Today we are talking about something super serious. You've probably seen these challenges all over your feed, but please never actually try them.
Your Wintex Laven then I didn't know I just checked the Winter X Laven channel.
If you want a shout out, then make sure to like, comment and subscribe. You guys won't believe the level of trauma some people are willing to sit through just to say they won a challenge.
Most horrible challenges. The Gauntlet Challenge. So the Gauntlet Challenge was mostly popular back in 2018 to 2019. To win this challenge you need to watch 5 or 20 clips of disgusting things. This can be like humans and animals being SK1 alive, or being good. If you pass the first clip then the second clip gets even more worse. Mostly of the people who did the Gauntlet Challenge didn't pass. This was because mostly of them had a weak stomach, but there were also people who made it, but they will never forget what they saw. I recommend you not to do this challenge if you have a weak stomach. If you want to do it, then do it at your own risk. I warned you. Stay safe out there.
OMG, I literally had to pause this like 3 times just hearing about it. The way these internet challenges go from 0 to I need to go touch grass and bleach my eyes is actually insane. Like, who even thinks to make a website that just compiles the worst things on the planet for sport? I feel like 2018 to 2019 was such a lawless era for the internet. And honestly, if you actually finished all the levels, I'm convinced you're just built different and not necessarily in a good way. My stomach is already doing flips just thinking about the first clip. So there is no way I'd make it past level 2 without throwing my phone across the room. It's honestly so wild how these things become popular because of the FOMO, even when everyone knows it's going to be absolutely scarring. Like, you see a trigger warning for actual gore and your brain is supposed to say stop, but instead everyone just wants to see how much they can handle. It's kind of sad that people still have those images stuck in their heads years later just for a temporary trend. Definitely taking the advice to stay far away from this one because some things you just can't unsee, and my peace of mind is worth way more than winning some gauntlet challenge. You guys, I think I just found the most terrifying TikTok trend yet. It's literally like something straight out of a horror movie and I'm low-key shaking just thinking about it.
Do not do this TikTok trend. It started in Japan when kids would take a band-aid and draw a diagonal line on it. They then would put it on their hand and fall asleep. While sleeping, they would dream of being in a maze. This maze was incredibly difficult, and if you don't escape, you don't wake up. Now, there is one person that made it out. Normally, mazes start you on one side, and you have to exit on the other, which means you can easily get out using the method called wall following. Enter the maze, put your hand on the right wall, and follow it all the way until you exit. But the maze in the dream is different. It's a labyrinth, which means it's circular, and you start in the middle. So wall following could lead you in loops, and you only have 46 minutes.
I am actually so creeped out right now. Like, who even thinks of doing this? The idea that you could just draw a line on a band-aid and then get stuck in a dream forever is literally my worst nightmare. I've always had those dreams where you're trying to run but you're moving in slow motion, so the thought of being trapped in a circular labyrinth with a literal timer counting down is just too much. I don't know why anyone would want to risk not waking up just for a TikTok trend. It's actually so much scarier than those urban legends we used to talk about. Also, the whole wall following trick not working because it's a circle, that is some next level psychological torture right there. It's like the universe is just playing with you at that point. I feel like if I even tried this, I'd just panic the second I saw the maze and forget everything I know about geometry or logic. I'm definitely sticking to the regular get ready with me videos and staying as far away from this one as possible. Some mysteries are definitely better left unsolved if it means I actually get to wake up in the morning. Imagine playing a harmless game of hide and seek in the dark, only to find something that definitely isn't one of your friends. This is exactly why some people say you should never play this game at night.
Never play this game with your friends. There's a reason why you should never play hide and seek in the dark. At first, it seems normal, everyone's laughing, everyone's running around, but then things get really dark. When the lights are off, everything feels quieter, bigger, everything feels wrong. People who've played this game in the dark all say the same thing. The game doesn't feel normal. Either someone gets found too fast, like if something was leading them to them, Or no one gets found at all, which is the creepiest part. The lights are back on, everyone starts counting everyone, one by one, trying to find if everyone is okay. However, you may come to realize that someone might not be your friend. There are stories of people who play hide and seek in the dark and end up finding weird, creepy things that are not human, not their friends. The creepiest part is that if they do find their friends, they seem off. The thought of playing hide and seek in the dark already gives me chills. I personally wouldn't try it. Maybe I will, but I want to know if you guys would try. Just imagine playing hide and seek in the dark, turning into a corner, trying to find your friend, and you find something else instead, which honestly creeps me out.
I am literally never turning the lights off again after watching this. There is something so deeply unsettling about the idea of being in your own house, somewhere you're supposed to feel safe, and realizing that the person you just found in the corner doesn't feel right. The way the video describes people coming back and realizing there's an extra person or that their friend seems off actually gave me full body chills. It's like that one urban legend about the extra person in the room, but seeing it play out like this makes it feel so much more real and terrifying. Honestly, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, why is our first instinct to go play games in the pitch black where anything could be hiding? I feel like the dark just opens up a door for things that aren't supposed to be there, and once you see something like that, you can't just unsee it. I used to think hide and seek was just a cute childhood game, but this completely ruined it for me. I'm 100% staying in the light from now on because I am not trying to meet whatever weird creepy things are lurking in the shadows. I literally just found the one game you should never play if you're home alone. This is actually terrifying.
Do you know about the Four Corners game? This game tests if demons or ghosts are in your house. Here's how you play. You need 4 people and a room with 4 corners. When you walk into the room, turn off the lights and close the door. Each person says their name out loud so the ghosts or demons know who is present. David, David, David. Out of the 4 people, choose one person to be the leader. Then each of the 4 people picks a corner to stand in and faces the wall. After that, the leader counts down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. When the leader says 3, everyone runs to the next corner in a clockwise direction. After doing that, if there's a demon or ghost in your house, an additional figure may be observed in the room standing still. If you see that extra figure, do not speak to it. If someone speaks to that figure, someone will go missing. In this case, the leader signals the others. And you must follow the emergency protocol. The emergency protocol involves the leader counting 3, 2, 1 and everyone moves counterclockwise, muttering their name backward 3 times. Press your back to the wall and immediately turn on the light.
Why would anyone even think to try this? Like, the second I heard you have to say your name out loud to invite them in, I knew it was a huge no. It's the way they just stand in the corners facing the wall that gives me the absolute chills. Imagine turning around and seeing a 5th person just standing there, and the fact that if you say anything to it, someone literally goes missing? That is some high-level nightmare fuel, and I'm definitely checking every corner of my room tonight before I even think about sleeping. I'm literally never looking at the moon again. This urban legend is actually so unhinged and I'm low-key terrified right now.
Don't do this TikTok trend.
Wait, what is it?
So, it all started in Arizona when kids would take tape and put it on the bridge of their glasses. Then at midnight, they would stare at the moon. But maybe for the last time.
What?
So listen, as they were staring at the moon, they were teleported to a room that had an eye exam. A man dressed in all black, wearing a monocle, forced them to do the eye exam, and if you failed, he would rip your eyes out. During the exam, you couldn't wear glasses, so the kids would have to manipulate light to be able to see.
How would they control light?
Well, it's the pinhole effect. If you make a small hole with your hands to look through, it will reduce the amount of light that hits your eyes. This makes what you're looking at way less blurry. The kids who did this were the only ones to escape.
Can't they just use echolocation?
Wait, so if you don't have perfect vision, you just lose your eyes? That is literally the most cursed thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm already blind as a bat without my glasses, so I'd basically be doomed the second I stepped into that room. The way he describes the man in all black with the monocle is giving such major creepypasta vibes, and the AI images of the kids screaming honestly made my heart drop. It's wild how something as simple as tape on your glasses could lead to a whole nightmare scenario. Arizona is officially off my travel list forever. And the pinhole effect thing is actually so cool but also terrifying in this context. Like, imagine being in a life or death situation and having to remember a physics trick just to survive an eye exam from a demon? My brain would literally short circuit. I'm definitely going to be thinking about this every time I see a full moon now. Also, why did he just stop at the echolocation comment? As if screaming at a demon is going to help you see better. This whole story is just too much. And I'm definitely keeping my bedroom door locked tonight.